crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts in the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
What is going on, man? You know what? This is good because actually, it's Memorial Day and all kinds of stuff is already popping off. So we got a special guest. He's on here, but we also gonna go ahead and make sure he gets on to the other page we want to do. So let me do it this way. Hold on, Evan, as I got you on here. Let me see. Let's go.
Just spoiled it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Social media is so tough. They already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure that we get him on the correct one that he's supposed to be on. So what we'll do, we'll jump on this one. We'll be back, Evan, real quick. Let me see. Here we go. All right, there we go. Look, Round Up Memorial Day. Y'all understand?
Yeah.
It's all good,
Yes,
man. How's Memorial Day been for you, Mark?
I'm good, chilling. I'm just kicking back, chilling with the family. Make sure I got to jump on the show. They know what it is. How's yours?
Hey, man, you know what? Smooth. This whole weekend and everything. These long weekends, man. I think I can get used to it, man. I think I'm gonna need everybody. I think I'm gonna need some sponsors on this show, so we can go on and really get it cracking, and I can really take long weekends. But hey, man,
Right.
happy Memorial Day to everybody. And you know, normally we take holidays off, but we got a special guest, which you actually saw a little bit of him. Mr. Evan Chandler from Eastern High School is going to join us. So hey. We're going to have fun. We're going to bring it to you guys, raw and uncut like we do. This excited, period. We got fun lined up this week. And we're going to rock and roll like always. If you don't know right now, this is where you're going to find Mark and Will Show. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop. Instagram, at the Mark and Will Show. At the Mark and Will Show, YouTube, all that. Mark and Will Gaming, big time, everything. So markandwillshow.com. Hey, that's how we rock and roll. Please do us a favor. If you watching this, make sure you follow us on our page. Hit that like button and all that kind of stuff like that. So we're gonna rock and roll. Everything. We need all that. So look, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm about to bring him on this screen. This is the screen I wanted him on. This is the screen I wanted him on. So we can ready to bring him in on this one. So bear with us. Let's get him. Let's get him in this right place. There we go. Hey, Evan, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
We're doing fine, man. Hey, thank you. Evan Chandler, Eastern High School, class of 23, baseball student athlete. Eastern has, you know what, I'm not even going to say shocked the world because I've seen people shocked and all this kind of stuff. But it's been a while since you guys have went to state. So how is that feeling, though, Evan? How are you feeling? How's the team with making this great accomplishment?
Yeah, it's been a great journey. I mean, we've gone through a lot, especially in this past year, with coaches. You know, we had two coaches leave to go to Manual, and then we brought in their head coach. So it's just been a lot of movement going on. But this group, we've really came together, and especially right now, we're just hitting our stride and bringing all the momentum we can.
And I'm glad you brought up momentum because you know I was looking at the you guys' schedule and things like that. It's been an up and down. It's been an up and down. Some winning streaks, some losing streaks. So how did the season prepare you guys for the district play and the regional play?
Yeah, I felt like we had a pretty tough schedule. So it really prepared us. I mean, we've played Manual twice in the regular season. We played St. X once, along with other, really challenging opponents, and it's really helped us. Just we got to come into every game prepared, and we can't ever, you know, just let up.
Right.
There was a few games we lost in the regular season that everybody would have thought, oh, they're going to win that game, and then we would just give up. So it's really taught us that we can't. We always got to stay on the gas pedal and just keep going.
Right, right. Because I mean, and shout out to the AD, and also the baseball team. I mean, it's one of the first ones that used to follow Mark and Will Show on Twitter, so we definitely appreciate that love. So like that big time. So let's go into the last game, the regional championship. You guys played Saint X. How did you guys do against Saint X previously, since you guys played them already?
Yeah, we lost 7-3 in the regular season. Neither team threw their ace, so we didn't really know. We hadn't faced their guy, so we didn't really know what to expect. We've been preparing for him all week, just practicing hitting against high velocity. So we really were just focusing on that and focusing on staying aggressive and not backing down. And I felt like the transition we made from that first regular season game, where we faced their three guy, three or four, to facing their one or two, was definitely a big jump. We just knew that we had to stay aggressive and attack fastballs, and that's what we did.
So, how is exciting is it in baseball when you're playing basically? Did y'all play at the Jim Patterson Stadium for the championship?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So, how exciting is that? Like, that lets you know when it's big. You know what I'm saying? So, how did you guys basically get your temperament, calm and not over exert yourself? Because that's anytime you're playing there, it's got to be a big game.
Yeah, I mean, our fans, you got to give credit to them. They brought a lot of energy. Some of our sponsors, they gave out tickets to 125 students to that game. So really having them there helped us stay calm and, make it feel more like home. And then also, um, just our coaches kept telling us, the first team to, just play baseball is going to win this game. You can't, it's just another game.
Right.
You can't, make it seem too high or it's too low. You just got to stay even, um, and just play baseball.
I tell you what, you guys did your thing. Congratulations to Easton High School baseball for taking care of business. Uh, a great feat. It's not over. You got over. Who you guys play Thursday?
We play Bullet East,
What time do you guys play Bullet East?
1:30.
Okay, okay, cool, right there. I mean, is you got that's not graduation day, is it? I mean, I know you're a senior. I
It
mean,
is.
oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. We have graduation. We graduate that day at 8 p.m. So
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
yeah,
that's gonna be okay. Get that victory and go ahead and get that diploma, and then get back ready for the next game. That's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right, Evan. Hey, don't worry, Mark and Will. We can we can say stuff like that. We can be the cheerleaders for you guys. That's not a problem. We gonna let you still be calm and cool. Don't say nothing. No bulletin material, so you're good with that. So. Hey, I'm just saying, man. It's all good. It's all good. So look. Let's get an opportunity to learn about Evan. So everybody, make sure you hit that follow button, hit that like button, all that good stuff. So now we're gonna get an opportunity to learn about Evan's sports journey.
Yes, sir. So how old was when you first started playing sports?
I've started playing sports as long as I can remember. My parents signed me up for every sport they can think of when I was little. Starting with the YMCA. Played soccer for a while, played basketball, played t-ball for a year, but didn't really like it. So mainly just soccer, basketball, until I got to about fourth grade. Um, and around there is whenever I decided I'm going to give baseball a try again, because a few of my friends were playing baseball. So I was like, I'll just give it another shot. So I played for ELS, just rec ball for 2 years. And then I decided to try out for a few travel teams and then, went from there. Played for Crosby Middle School. Um, Played there all
Oh,
three
whoa, 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 whoa,
years.
whoa, whoa! Slow down, man. Slow down. There. You done end the whole interview. All those questions we was gonna ask, you done knocked them all out. You done knocked them out. Thank you guys for joining the Mark and Will show. No, no, no. Let's get back. No, let's get back real quick. So, what was some of the little? I know you did the YMCA. So, what was some of the little leagues that you played for?
For soccer, it was just YMCA.
Okay.
And then for I played basketball through ELS and Upward.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Whenever I was little. Uh, and then T-ball that was through the Y as well.
Okay. Cool. Mark had to slow him down. He was rocking and rolling, man. Hey, but you know what? He was smooth with it. Evan was smooth with it
He
though. But
was.
I said, hold on, man. He's going to go all the way up real quick. But no. Go ahead, Mark.
So did you play a lot outside, or was you inside the house playing the video game?
I was always outside. I never really played video games. My brother, he plays video games a ton. He still does, but I'm always the guy that's outside. Um, I just love playing sports.
Mhm.
Everything's a competition to me. Like I always would try to play my brother in basketball, and try to beat him. Or we'd go outside and play with my dad, and I would always try to win. So
So, hey, Evan, when did you realize that? Okay, you told us these different sports that you play, but when did you realize that basically baseball was a sport for you?
Mhm.
I would say probably whenever I got to middle school, um, was whenever I really decided because I was always one of the taller ones. I hit my growth spurt early,
Mm-hmm.
and so soccer just definitely wasn't going to work. So I had to stop playing that, and so I decided to transition a little bit into baseball while basketball was in the winter, and I just got better and better at baseball, and I just kept going and seeing where it would take me, and coaches just kept telling me, just keep working, and then eventually got my opportunity.
Cool. That's good.
So now you can let us know, what middle school did you attend?
I went to Crosby.
Okay. So at Crosby, um, what was this? Did you play more than what sports you play at Crosby? Let's back this up real quick.
I only play baseball.
Only baseball. So you say you was
Baseball.
a taller kid. So the basketball coach, nobody that wouldn't come to you said, "Hey, we gonna need you, man. You 6 foot or whatever."
Yeah, I actually stopped growing in seventh grade, so I mean, I've always been, pretty tall, but I
Hmm.
wasn't coordinated enough, and I was always a little bit on the bigger side, so I was just, the big kid, but I wasn't necessarily basketball skilled. Um,
Okay.
so yeah,
Cool.
So do you play travel ball?
I used to, but I do not anymore. Yeah, I played
So
with
travel ball
KBC
too.
last summer.
Okay.
I played with KBC last summer.
Okay.
Okay. So how did travel ball help you?
Um, Mainly just getting reps. You can't really stop, or you're gonna get rusty in baseball for sure. Um, just seeing live pitching and better pitching every week. Um, Whether you're going down to Georgia to play in Lake Point or going to Grand Park in Indy, you're seeing good competition. And so that's going to prepare you for high school, just seeing it every day. And I think that really helped me just, get used to seeing the quality pitching that I am now, especially throughout this tournament and state.
So Evan, real quick, say it again. So you was where was you playing travel ball at?
KBC, Kentucky Baseball Club.
Okay, and you guys traveled around and different things like that to play against, of course, a different competition, right?
Yeah, we usually played like week long tournaments. So a few of them were in Indianapolis, and some we had a few in Georgia. We had one in South Carolina last summer. So we kind of went a little bit all over throughout the South and
Okay.
North. So yeah.
So, Evan, let me, Mark. I love this. You know, baseball. That's my thing. I
Yeah.
love some
Yeah.
baseball. So Evan, when you don't face a lot of pitchers and things like that. So, have you looked on ESPN and see some maybe it's a couple of pitchers that you done faced that playing college ball that you probably don't watch and say, hey, I remember betting against him.
Uh, Not necessarily because with travel you usually play against your age group. You
Okay.
just stick with, whatever like grade you're in. So I always played against like 2023s.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I know a lot of kids that I've played against now that, you're looking at and they're, ranked, in the top 100 or whatever,
Okay.
and committed and, on draft boards. So,
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
So what came with the decision for you to go to Eastern?
so that's actually an interesting decision. So I was in the eighth grade or going into my eighth grade year. So it's after seventh grade summer, and I was at an Eastern baseball camp. Um, which I had gone to a couple other times before that year. And I always had a general idea I was going to go to Eastern just because that's my home school. But it was my seventh grade summer when the coach, Coach Graves, he saw me playing. He was like, "Why don't you come play for us eighth grade year? Um, play for the freshman team." And so that's really, just, that kind of shocked me to be able to get that opportunity. So I was kind of just like, oh, I'll go talk to my parents. And then, I talked to them that night and they were like, absolutely. So, that's really, and I couldn't leave after that. I wanted to stay. So,
Right. Right. That's good stuff. So, Evan, how would you describe your game?
um, I would say I always stay calm. I don't get too mad or, get too excited over certain stuff. But, there are moments, where it does get, the intensity gets high. And, for sure, I'll, raise my game then. I don't know. I try to stay cool, calm, and collected, especially in the big moments, just because I don't want to get, too amped up and, where it just gets me too tense. So I just like to stay cool and calm.
So, I know we talked a little bit before the show. So, first baseman, that's what you're playing right now. You used to do pitching. Did you play any other position besides those two?
Uh, Growing up, I mainly play third, and a little bit of first, third and pitcher, I would say mainly, especially growing up until I got to high school.
Hmm.
Just because I was always bigger and I, had a stronger arm back then. Not so
Right.
much now, but back then I had a stronger arm, um, compared to everybody. So I'd play third. I would
Right.
pitch some. So yeah.
So how long did it take you to get used to that first baseman glove?
It kind of came naturally. It didn't take a whole lot. I mean, the glove's bigger, so it felt like it was easier for me to catch.
Uh-huh.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I just had to get used to, uh, more so like the position,
Right.
and just getting used to, standing on the base and getting around, um, where balls are thrown and how to move on the base necessarily. But other than that, it kind of came naturally.
So did you?
Um,
So Evan, did you like I said, um, did you like go to like some camps or did like travel ball? Because like you were just saying, like for the people who do not know, because we got some people on here probably not familiar with baseball and stuff like that, but like playing first baseman, being a first baseman is totally different. So how was that process? Because you said you played third base, pitcher, and first base. Like, so did you go to some camps or something to help you with that, or was you just naturally gifted that you could just adapt, make the changes?
I think more so I just adapted and just getting more time there and practice definitely helped. I would say it's just we play catch every day in practice.
Right.
Whether it's whether you're third baseman or first baseman, you're always throwing and you're always catching. So I would say just mainly the switching of gloves, and then just throwing and catching. That was mainly the what helped me.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So, do you have a baseball player that you enjoy watching or look up to?
I would say my favorite player is probably Aaron Judge with the Yankees.
Woo.
Um, So yeah, I mean, I went to a Yankees game when I was younger, and ever since then, I've just always kind of looked at him. Um,
So Evan, was he still in the base signs or what? What was he doing when he looked over there? When he looked in that dugout,
uh,
was he? What
I
do you
don't think
think?
he was. To be honest, sometimes I do that just because, like, just to get your eyes like to readjust and like
Okay.
refocus. Like if they're a little bit blurry, sometimes you'll look at something else and look back. and just to kind of refocus. So I think it's more so that than it was anything else.
That's why we do this show. The youngsters teach us what is going on. Thank you, Evan. That's why we do this, Mark. Look at that. Because you and I was ready to get on Judge a couple of weeks ago. So, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that. Readjust. He had to readjust his eyes, Mark. He had to readjust.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. So, Evan, how confident are you before the games?
I'm usually pretty confident. With all the work I've put in and how many, reps I've got, I'm always usually pretty confident in myself and definitely in my teammates in these games. I think anything's been possible, and we've shown that this year. So, yeah, I mean, I go into games as confident as it can be and then just go out there and show what I got.
Good, good.
So when you out there playing, what are you more focused on when you out there?
Um, I'm kind of just going through plays in my head, especially at first. Most of the time, it's you're communicating with other people on what to do because you can, like you and the catcher. If there's a play at second, you're the you guys are the eyes of the field, kind of. Whenever I'm not involved in the play, so I'm just thinking like where I need to be to back things up, or if there's anything I can do to help our team win. I don't know. I don't really focus on
Right,
one thing in specific. My mind's just always going.
right, right.
Mm-hmm.
No, you explained it well. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's almost
Yeah.
like you're taking mental plays. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this happened, so that you
Right.
did a great job explaining that without doubt. So, how you're in a position, senior, you're going to state. How did travel ball, um, your experiences at Eastern as a freshman, sophomore, junior, get you ready for this moment?
Um. Well, I would say just we've been in big moments before.
Okay.
Um. I mean, my eighth grade year, I was not a part of the team, but I did see that team. They won their district. So I did see that team advance, and I saw what it was like to win. Um, and a lot of my other teammates saw that as well. So we knew we went where we wanted to get. It was just a matter of putting it all together, and we knew that we had the talent to get there. Um, so I think it was just all coming together as a team and saying, we're not going to back down. We're just going to keep going.
Good stuff.
So what's your favorite part about playing baseball?
Uh, Probably my teammates. Just getting to create memories with them. Um, and just being able to play the game that all of us love, and just going out there every day and competing on the field.
Yeah, love that. Love that. So, Evan, what do you feel you need to improve on?
Um, Probably being more consistent and like hitting, and just staying aggressive at the plate. Sometimes I'll get a little timid, want to take too many pitches or stuff like that. So I'd say staying aggressive at the plate for sure is one of the things I'm trying to work on. Instead of getting down 0-2, um, hitting a fastball 0-0 or 1-0 even, um, and just attacking early because the batting averages whenever you're ahead are a lot higher than whenever you're lower
Right.
and behind in the count. So
I'm a we Mark and Will show gonna need them birds, man. We gonna need you to send an audio of them birds chirping because I love that. Natural, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff.
So what fun things do you like doing besides playing baseball?
um, I don't know. I like being outside. I have a basketball at my house. I'll go out there and play against my brother some. I just like competing. I've gone to Top Golf before, and I'm always get into that. I just like to
Right.
compete. So anything that involves a competition, I'm all for it.
No, that's right. Hey, do you give your brother the blues? Who wins those basketball games?
Definitely
Right.
me.
He said definitely me. Yeah, okay, okay. Evan, I was just trying to figure out what was going on. So
Right.
one of the beauties about this show is that we, you know what I'm saying, we give everybody a chance to talk about their teammates, their team. So who are some of the players that people may not know that's on Eastern that they should know about?
We have a lot. I mean, I'd say all of our seniors for sure. Um, some of them go a little unrecognized just because they're not going to a big school. Like we don't have anybody going D1. But that doesn't mean we're all not good.
Right.
Our
Right.
shortstop Jake Land, he's going to IUS to play. Um, our third baseman slash outfielder, he's going to a college in Indiana
Okay.
next year, and then one of our pitchers, Henry Craig, is going to Transy. Um,
Is that Mr. No
and then we
Hitter?
had a few other.
Is that Mr. No Hitter?
He did not throw a no hitter. He gave up 4 hits against
Okay.
St. X in the championship game. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
that was
Cool.
the
Cool.
Boyd. That was the Boyd East pitcher that threw
Okay.
the no hitter.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think who else. We have another pitcher, Tyler Metcalf. He's going up to Boston next year to play his ball at Emerson.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, and then there's a lot of younger players in our
Right.
at Eastern that definitely they're getting looks from college and stuff. They're definitely up and coming for sure.
Cool. Cool. So, hey, you know what? That was. Are you the class president or anything? Are you like? Do you have? You got any offices at Eastern? I mean, what do you? Teachers aid,
No,
teachers
no,
aid, or anything, or anything
no.
like that? Okay. Okay. Well, that was politically correct what you did. So now we're gonna have some fun with this. So this is the fun part of the Mark and Will show. So who's the best hitter on the team?
Um, that's a tough question. Baseball. Everybody's a different hitter, whether it's power or for hits.
Oh,
Um,
hold on. We're gonna cover all the for average.
okay.
Who's the best for average? Who's the best
For
hitter?
average,
Yes.
um, I would say probably Ben Brown.
Okay.
Um, he definitely is one of our better hitters. He's a lefty. With a smooth swing that just he's really consistent, and especially this year, I think he's taken that next step with his power even.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Cool. Power. Who's the one gonna knock it out of the park?
Carson Shee.
Okay.
He's our
Okay.
DH. He's a sophomore, and he definitely has. He's probably has the most power out of anybody on the team.
Okay. Who's the best fielder on the team?
Probably Jake Land, our shortstop.
If I need a base stolen, who are we turning to?
Ethan Elmore. He broke the school record last year for stolen bases in a single season,
I,
so I would
I,
definitely go with him.
I think Mr. Ethan is on our Player of the Week poll this week.
I think he is.
I think he is. I think he is.
Yeah.
Who's got the best fastball on the team?
It's probably between Henry and Landon Wall.
Okay.
They both. Landon probably throws a little bit harder, but Henry's ball moves a little bit more.
Okay.
So I'd say both of them. Both of them
Ooh.
are up there.
See, I used to pitch. I like it. That ball move, man, it's totally different. So outfielders, who's gonna throw somebody out at the plate?
Braden Nettles, our center
Mm.
fielder.
He must got a hawk. Who's most likely to be a coach on the team?
Probably Brady Gossett. They always call him Coach Gossett. All of our coaches do. He's always, being that extra coach, even though he's a player.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Huh. Okay. That's nice. You know what? We can't break. Hey, Mark, we can't break him. He's a smooth criminal. We gonna call him Michael.
He
He's
is.
smooth criminal, man. He's smooth with it, and I love it. I love it. So, but we gonna learn a little bit more about you. This show is about that. So, who you rocking with, Batman or Superman?
Probably Superman.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Good. Okay. He rocking with that. Let's see. Evan, tacos or pizza?
Pizza for sure.
Okay. He said for sure. What's your spot, man?
Let's do
What's
it.
your spot? Where you going at?
Uh, Blaze. Probably
Blaze.
Blaze. Yeah.
Blaze. Okay, cool, cool. Mark, look, we're gonna have to do another start bench and cut. Cause Jet,
Yeah.
Blaze, all that. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What music? This ain't no. This is not a graphic. What music do you listen to get you ready for the game? If you listen to music,
A lot of times I just listen to country on the way to games. I'm
give
not
us.
like I like rap,
No, 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 no.
but
That's okay. Who you listening to? We want that flavor. Who you
uh,
listening to?
Right.
more, probably Morgan Wallen or Luke
Oh,
Combs.
okay.
It just gets me, just cool, calm. Um, in baseball, it's not like football where you need to get really amped up.
Right,
Um,
right.
you just need to stay calm, cool, and just
I like
keep your
that.
head in the right spot.
I definitely
Hmm.
like that answer, big time. But since you up here doing your brother dirty in basketball, so we're gonna go ahead and do this one real quick. We can if we can get it rock and rolling. Ja Morant or Jason Tatum?
Uh, I gotta go Jason Tatum.
Got a big game tonight. Got a big game tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
Beats by Dre or AirPods?
AirPods.
Okay. Qdoba Chipotle.
Uh, Chipotle.
Okay, cool, cool. I saw a commercial. They said all their stuff is fresh. Let's
Yeah.
see. He said Mark said he's a Chipotle guy too. Jimmy John's or Penn Station?
Uh, Jimmy John's.
Okay. Now this right here, this is dear to us. Are you a drums or a flats guy?
Drums.
Woo!
For sure.
Easton's winning the state championship, baby. Yes,
My
sir.
guy.
Yes,
My guy.
sir. Woo, woo. Let's go. That's what we talking about, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, you made our Memorial weekend not just because you picked them,
Right.
because you joined us on a holiday, and we definitely appreciate you joining us. And so we got a statement that we're gonna allow you to do what you need to do. Mark, hit him with that statement.
Yes, sir. This is the time where we give our guests the time to thank everybody who's been in their corner.
Yeah, I just want to thank my parents for always coming to my games, supporting me, taking me everywhere I need to go, whether it's um, practices or training or, private lessons. And then also all my teammates for always supporting me and always having my back and keeping me up, even whenever I might be having a bad game at the plate, just always making sure I stay in the game. Um, and then also just the rest of my family just for coming out and supporting me. They've always, came to my games and always supported me. And I think, support is one of the things that, you always need. You're not always going to be on
Yeah.
your A game. And as
Right,
long as you have that support system, you're always going to, you have something to fall back on. So,
right. Real quick, because we didn't get. First of all, everybody hit that follow the Mark and Will Show page. Hit the like button. Evan's been a pleasure. But Evan, let me back up real quick. Let us know who are the coaches. Let us know who the coaching staff is. We want to share love to them, and also who's your AD, so people who do not know. Because Eastern High School, even though I had my battles with Eastern, I love to go out there and play against Eastern, and the program is run right. So please let us know who's the AD and who are the baseball coaches.
our AD is Joe Shep, Joe Shepper. He hasn't been at Eastern too long. He's been there a few years. And then our coaches are TJ Graves, Kyle Carden, Matt Timbario, um, and then Cameron Mason. Those are the varsity coaches. And then we have a few other um, JV and freshman coaches as well. So,
Cool. I tell you what, man, it's been a pleasure. You answer the bell. Carissa, thank you for getting him on there. Hey, we wish you nothing but the best, the luck. Eastern Eagles, do your thing, and thank you for taking the time out of this
Yeah,
holiday. It means a lot to us, man, for you for joining us. So,
yeah,
congratulations. But we know that this is not the end. So, do what you got to do, man. Bring home state.
yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, no problem.
No problem.
That's why we. Hey, I love what we do, bro. I love what people don't understand
Yes,
that
sir.
we trying to bring all these athletes, no matter what the sports is, because I'm gonna tell you, man, you learn so much, and they deserve the recognition. We can't get
Right.
everybody, but we're gonna get a lot of people, and they deserve it.
Yeah.
And Eastern High School, congratulations for your baseball team, and everybody else. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, man. I mean, I really applaud him because he's even keel. Like he said, this is not football. You don't get hyped up and
Exactly.
do whatever. That right there is
Right.
special. So, Evan, thank you for rocking and rolling.
Appreciate you.
Mark, are you able to do some? We know you on a remote site. Are you able to do some? You know what? Let's do it this way, bro. Let's do it this way. Let's get some. I mean, you're on a remote site, brother. I mean, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you. I appreciate you like I appreciate Evan. I already know we on a holiday, bro. We got a game 7 going on. We got all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna do it this way. Anything going on in wrestling are they having anything tonight for wrestling?
Yeah. You got Monday Night Raw is actually on. I got that on the side of the laptop right now. That's actually on. Then you had Night of Champs that happened over the weekend, which was great. If you got Peacock, please go back and watch it because the Bloodline. You got Jimmy Uso turned his back on his cousin Roman Reigns, which I was so pumped about. I was jumping up and down. Woo-hoo! Yes. Brock Lesnar, he done broke Cody Rhodes' arm, not literally, but he damn near did. But it's awesome. Go back and watch it. Like I said tonight, Raw was on tonight. Got a lot of stuff going on with that. Make sure y'all stay tuned to that.
Whoever I have Peacock too, and whoever I got the username, thank you. I forgot who gave it to me. I got caught up with Bel Air and everything like that. God bless you. Superstore, all that stuff. I really, you're a champion in my eye. I forgot who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Everybody hit that follow button, like button, all that kind of stuff. But I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I really
Yes, sir.
appreciate that love. So today, y'all know how we do. Today, we had the polls drop. So make sure you go to the
Yeah.
Mark and Will Show, our group page, which is unlike any other.
Right.
I don't care the velocity that is growing. We love it. Thank you for everybody who is participating there. Make sure everybody's on that group page. Go follow the big page. That's all we need you to do. Follow the big
Yeah,
page, and we're
exactly.
gonna rock and
Follow
roll.
all of it.
And it's gonna lead you, cause we ain't gonna steer you wrong, baby. Ain't nobody doing what we do. Come on now, 502 stand up.
Right.
Not even state of Kentucky, because I'm gonna tell you what, the counties. Hey, we love the county schools. Hey, y'all been very, very nice to us, and we appreciate all you guys. And we're gonna bring you guys everything. That's why we do the spotlight. That's why we do interviews. We got coaches coming up. We
Yep.
don't stop. We're not like any other regular people who's claiming to be what they're gonna be. Nobody's like us at all.
Facts.
Who's doing memorial show?
Right about that.
Let's be honest. Let's go. So make sure you vote for these kiddos. They deserve it. Let's rock and roll with that, and that's how it
Yeah, they do.
goes. That's how it goes. Mark, you got a little baseball for us, man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Got it pulled up today, Monday, May 29th. You got the Angels and White Sox is actually on right now. Angels is up 4-1. You got ATL and the A's is on right now too. Atlanta is up 1-0. Then you got a lot of games that already happened. Giants beat Pittsburgh 14-4. Wow. Guardians beat Baltimore 5-0. Texas beat Detroit 5-0. KC beat St. Louis 7-0. Cubs got to win. Beat the Rays
Oh,
1-0. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 7-5. Twins beat Houston 7-5. Then you got some later games coming on tonight. You got the Nationals, LA Dodgers, Yankees, and Seattle.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's how we rock and roll. I'm not even doing the standings. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And also, speaking of tomorrow, we got a special guest.
Yeah. Yep.
Special guest, and we can't wait. That's how we do. We gonna bring
Back to
y'all the
back.
goodies, baby. Any
Back to back.
WNBA? Any WNBA stuff, Mark? You got any
Let me
WNBA
see
for
who we
us?
got in WNBA that happened. Well, of course. Well, I'm surprised. Let's see. No, tomorrow games come on tomorrow because you got the big joint that comes on today or
Okay.
whatever. But Sunday, the Fever beat the Dreams 90-87.
Okay.
Sky beat the Wings 94-88, and Las Vegas beat Minnesota 94-73.
Of course. The Aces should be undefeated. They should be
Right,
undefeated.
they should. You
But
would
I'm gonna
think
tell
so.
you.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think they are.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Dana Evans is balling
Dana,
for the Sky. She's
she got a
balling.
chance. Yeah,
Hey,
she got a
balling.
chance. It's still showing.
Balling. That's how it goes. That's what we do. And
Louisville.
that's
Yes,
hey, what you said. Let's go. NBA. We got a game that's going on right now. And we're gonna
Yep,
whiz
right
through a lot of
now.
stuff. It's tied. The series. Hey, 7.5 point favorite to Celtics. And I'm gonna tell you, it took everything out of my body not to hop on and do a show Saturday. It took
Hey, that was
everything.
amazing, wasn't it?
I'm gonna tell you before we visit this one. Hey man, hey, we talk. Mark and I talked about this in Miami. Heat culture almost got away with it, but you didn't.
Yeah,
You didn't. Now you got to fight for
but you
your
didn't.
life. You got to fight for your life.
Yeah, you do.
You got and
Yep.
Mark. Before we do that, before we get into this real quick, we have had a lot of comments. Let's bring them up to the surface real quick, okay?
All right.
All right, cool. I hate that they take it out. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? What's up, sis? Mom. Let's go. I don't like they make me keep logging off. Mr. Chandler. Mr. Chandler was on here. One of the faster kids. Yes, Evan's dead, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Don't want to be wrong on that. Mom, what she put? Oh man, it's a paragraph. I want to know if his family spent much his time in the ballpark as our family did. That was my mom because me playing baseball. Father was running the stuff. Mom was driving players to stuff. So I get it. D said good evening. If it can pop up on there, that's cool. Now we got some other people who let's see. D, good evening. But then I'll go to mom. Mr. Steve said, Mr. Steve Chandler hit up. He doesn't know anything about either Batman or Superman. Dang, Pops. You ain't got to call him out like that. Oh, wow. You ain't call him out like that, Pops. Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Sarah Chandler, probably his mama, wouldn't trade it in for the world. We love every minute of it. I love that. That's right. That support. Family support is everything.
Everything.
Kaylee Clark, that's my cuz. I like that. I like that support, family support. Carl Chandler, let's see. Let's get you up here real quick before we move on. Great job, Evan. You right. Evan did a great job.
Yeah,
So
you did.
we got this going on, Game 7. We got it going on, and Mark and I have wished for this. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And it came through. And actually, before we really get into stuff, Jimmy Buckets already said he guarantees a victory. Now, you and I talk about stuff like this all the time. Like, and he's undeemed this staff. I mean, he has earned his right to be a
Yeah.
superstar star.
Yeah.
But do you still appreciate that Jimmy? I mean, we get confidence. It's all about confidence.
Yeah.
But how you feel about that, though, Mark?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about it. Not only did he say that, Miami already done booked they flight to Denver after this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they got all the confidence
Hey.
in the world, but
But
at the same time,
wait a minute. And you know who else booked their flight to Denver?
Boston, right?
Like, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's like I get the confidence and everything and stuff like that, but I don't like that he's guaranteeing a victory because you let these cats come all the way back from 3-0.
Right. Woo!
You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and guarantee anything when you let them come back 3-0. Now you in game 7. You should have already had this done. Because if you win tonight, you got to play again Thursday. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you done gave Denver too much rest.
Right. Right.
So it's
Too
like you
much
should have
rest.
already had this over with. I don't like the guarantee. I
But
really
you
don't
know,
like it.
but you know what? To hit on that spot, you and I thought this was probably going to be a game 7, game 6
Yeah.
situation because they mirror each other. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's a
Yeah.
dominant team, but we also, when it got to 3-0, we didn't think Boston was out of it. We was like,
See
if they get one,
that?
if they
If they
get
get
one,
one, and that's
if
what they
they got
did.
that, if they got that one, and they
Yep.
probably gonna get 4. I mean, let's be real.
Gee.
Will Bam be an X factor tonight, man? We know the game is 9-6 that's going on right now. Will
Yeah.
Bam be an X factor? What do you think about Bam and what he
I
needs?
think Bam is going to have. He's going to have to. He's going to have to. Why am I paying you all this money? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you all this money. You got to be the X factor for the Miami Heat. It can't just be Jimmy. Get somebody else got to step up, and he have to be the guy who steps up.
It's sickening though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think he needs to be, but he shouldn't have to be the X factor. He should already be a factor, right?
that too. Yeah,
It shouldn't be like no. You need to be a factor. Period. Like, what are we talking about here? You need to be a factor, and it's a shame
Yeah.
that we got to put this on here because you're inconsistent too. Or Mr. All Star, but Jimmy needs help. He needs help.
yeah. He need help.
He needs help. Will they make history? The Celtics, because this is history.
The crazy thing-
This is history. And
the crazy, yeah. It's
Going to
it'll
the
be yeah.
finals?
If they pull this off, bro, this is by far is going to be talked about. This is going to overshadow LeBron them 3-1
yeah,
because at least they won.
3-0.
At least
Yeah.
they won one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These cats was down 3-0. I think this will be talked about if Boston pull this off, dude. This will be talked about because it got the right to be talked about.
It
Who
should
do you
be.
else know
It should
was
be.
down 3-0 and came back and won the series?
Yeah, it should be. It should be. Nah, you're right. It should be. I mean, that right there is like, yes. I mean, and we talked about it and we thought that like, hey man, if this happens, if they win game 1, I mean, get a win, and then they win their game 5. And if they go ahead and do another 6,
Dude.
yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, Bucks hires Raptors Adrian Griffin as the head coach. Used to play ball. I think it was at Seton Hall. Been an assistant and different things like that. Got a daughter who's a baller. Had a son who's a baller. And really, Mark and I talked about this always. They keep everybody in the same circle. It's a circle. Even though he's never had but if you follow NBA, you know that's a name that you're familiar with. But I'm glad that he's getting an opportunity. A minority gets an opportunity for this job.
Right.
So what do you
Right.
think about this? Because you and I was talking about Mr. Williams, Monty, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that. So what do you feel? How you feel about this?
I think this came down to Giannis. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
And it
you had to
should.
get the approval from him.
It should. And it should.
You know what I'm saying? You had to get the approval for him to even hire this coach. So
No, you're right.
obviously he got the blessing that the coach, he's there. You know what I'm saying? Because like we said, I love the coach from Phoenix. I
Right.
thought he would have fit perfect with them, but
Woo!
you know what I'm saying? Maybe they want to go somewhere different. And they obviously Giannis like his guy. So hey, great hire though. I mean, great hire. We're gonna see what he's gonna be able to do next year.
I echo the sentiments of you. I mean, if Giannis don't approve of it, then it's a wrap.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a wrap. So you have to. So we'll see. And speaking of we'll see, 76ers hired ex-Raptors head coach Nurse, who's a champion. Championship coach.
Yep.
How you feel about this hire?
This hire right here, I mean, like me and you both have said, like he's a championship coach. We all know that, or whatever. But the way he gonna bring to the Sixers, like if you listen to everything and how you watch how his team plays, is he going to be able to play Embiid all them minutes? Because he like to play his superstars a lot of minutes.
Yeah, can't do that.
You know what I'm
Can't do
saying?
that.
Yeah, big dog do that. But it's a great hire though, because
It
dude's a
is.
good coach.
It's a good
He's a
coach.
good coach. You just got to see what kind of system he's going to bring to Philly.
No, you're right. I love the hire. We talk about money, we talk about different people. I love the hire because Nurse is a hell of a coach. So I
Yeah,
love that hire. But you got the who's shopping for the ingredients? Who's doing that? Who's bringing the
right.
because like you said, get him be a backup. Do what you got to do. So
Hmm.
let them eat. NBA investigating a ref over tweets. We have a referee who decided he wanted to do a fake account so he can go ahead and make comments on whatever games that he's refereeing. And also, I heard some other stuff. It may be a little bit gambling stuff with it. I hope not. I really hope not
Right.
with that. The thing about it is that he's been refereeing for 19 years.
Yep.
You know the rules. Like
Exactly.
what we talking about here? Like really? Like are you that naive that you doing? I mean, come on, man. Like you don't want like the referees make good money and they deserve it.
Right.
They deserve it because you out there you doing whatever. But man, you can't get caught up in social media. Let us get caught up in social media, baby. We ain't no
Please.
referees. We ain't no players. What's going on, man? What's your thought on this?
He'll be refereeing those seats. I think his NBA career refereeing is over. It's over. We won't see him no more in the NBA. He's gonna
We
be
might
finding a job elsewhere.
we might see him at the Dirt Bowl.
Hey, high school. You know what I'm saying?
Dun dun.
NBA is over.
Pippen. LeBron James will be the greatest stat player to ever play the game of basketball.
Mhm.
Michael Jordan was a horrible player.
I don't. Scottie Pippen's going through some stuff, man. We got to really see if he got CTE or something because he been dogging Mike for the past couple of years.
Ever,
You know what
ever
I'm
since
saying?
ever since that document
Yeah.
dropped.
Ever since that Last Dance came out, he has been dogging Mike. And we all know Mike ain't no horrible player. And yes, we
Come
do
on,
agree
bro.
with you that LeBron will be the greatest stat player ever.
Yes,
He
yes.
will be in top five, if not number one in everything. You know what I'm saying? So I agree, but that Mike's horrible. Yeah, he's something wrong with him. Dude got to get checked out.
You know, a lot of personal problems happen in people's lives and things happen. Um, this could be, a lot of personal stuff. Michael's child is dating Pippin's wife, ex-wife. All kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, man.
let's keep it real. The Mark and Will show is raw and uncut, and I think it has a lot to do with a lot of stuff besides the Last Dance and stuff. All I gotta say is when you do a sentence, LeBron James is the greatest stat player, basically statistical player. That's great, but you can't follow that up with Michael Jordan was a horrible. Come on,
Horrible player.
now if you said
Right.
teammate, that's different because we
Yeah.
can't
Okay. He's
question
like,
that.
yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
question that. But man, hey,
We all
Scotty,
got 2 hours.
Scotty, Scotty, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. You
You
need to
tripping.
stop. Yeah, you beyond tripping. I don't know what you're doing. They need to do some other stuff with you. All right, so real quick before we wrap this show up, Cardinals cut wide receiver Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. We're not shocked, but hey, what's your thought on this, brother?
It's crazy because, like they said, didn't nobody really want to take on that 27 million that he was great get. So did no team want to do it? I mean, you hated for it to be like this because you let him go. He can go wherever he want to go. You know what I'm saying? And they still had to eat up at $27 million. You know what I'm saying? So, Jesus,
Tough.
and now he can sit back and say, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying, man? Somebody great get a good receiver, man. Somebody's great eat this year with him.
You know what? And I would say this, my part on this, because I always want my Cowboys to go ahead and get him. But my thing is that he's a diva. Um, it's got to be a strong minded quarterback to take him. It's got to be where when he complains, you don't take it as an insult. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because a lot of these young quarterbacks ain't built like that. A lot of these young quarterbacks and these offensive coordinators not built like it. So whoever gets them, they got to be assured. And so my thing is this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like I said, I want them Dallas. To me, my thing is, man, go to KC, bro. Go KC.
dude. Let me tell you something real quick. He go to KC. If he goes to KC, brother, I'm not watching no team in the AFC. Dude, that's gonna be all the way cheating, dog. Because I kept saying the same thing. That's probably where he's gonna end up at. He gonna take that pay cut to get a ring.
You and that's what you should do, right? I mean, really, go ahead and do that. I mean, this is what we in today, society. So
Yeah,
go ahead and do it. Real quick, Steelers quarterback, car stolen, SUV, playbook
play.
inside. What? And I know he was what was the interview or some stuff like that. And I
Yeah,
know that the police recovered the car, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
I don't get it. I'm really not understanding this. Well, you got a car with no alarm or nothing. I mean, what's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Matt, don't even leave the playbook in the car. Keep it on your hip at all times.
Oh,
What are we doing?
why we got the play? Like, can we put that on like iPad,
Dude, oh,
iPhone?
oh,
What we
dog.
what we talking about here? Like, what? Please tell me it was not a hard copy. I hope it was an iPad. They stole the iPad, but then if they stole the iPad, then you got a security lock that you can't get in this stuff. So what we talking about here?
Exactly. Dude, when I saw that dude, I said, Kenny. You losing points, brother.
Ah, Kenny, stop it. Jimmy G contract has an injury waiver that will protect the Raiders, and Jimmy G may be cut. And you know who they probably targeting? Somebody who just bought some stake into the Raiders.
You know what's so crazy? I don't think he's going to be a Raider, to be honest with you, because he just had the foot surgery. He ain't going to
Yeah.
be ready.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
it's
it's
not.
like you might as well go ahead and say we're going to cut him now and save yourself the loss.
Our favorite,
I ain't gonna get
Mark and Will Show's favorite player, Jimmy
y'all
G,
see it.
strikes again. Strikes again.
Strikes again, dude.
Strikes again. Dang. Now, come on. Stop the madness, man. Stop the madness. All right. We're going to leave you guys with this, man. Let's bring it. I think I got it right here. We'll have a little fun like we always do. Y'all know how we do. Let's see. Start, bench, and cut. I got one today. Only one for you guys. And this is a banger. So, tight ends. Cal Pitts, Dallas Goddard, Darren Waller. Start, bench, cut. What you rolling with, Mark?
Ooh, don't get it twisted. Atlanta boy's good. He just got to the league. He's
He
still
got
proving
a
his.
horrible quarterback
Yeah,
before Rick.
yeah.
Yeah.
He just got there. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Wilder because I really like his game. Then I'm gonna go with Dallas, and then I'm gonna go with the young boy.
I'm gonna go with you know what? I'm looking at the quarterbacks right now, and that's the scary thing. And
Yeah, I
so
see what you said.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. No, what you said was cool. So I'm gonna go with Dallas because I
Uh
think
huh.
that old boy can do some silly stuff with it. Then I'm gonna go with Darren, and then I'm gonna go with Cap because I don't know if Riddler can do it. Even though he's from St. X and stuff, I just don't know. I need to see what's
Yeah.
going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
know. It's
Yeah.
not the male bulldog that's coming at me.
Dude, there you go. There you go. Throw the male bulldogs out there.
It's not the. I do want to say this. Chelsea Brewer, female. She's a former. She used to play basketball. She's missing. If you go on our page, She's a former basketball player from Male. She is missing. She's been missing for some days. Her family's trying to locate her. Please, if you know anything, call the Louisville police and let them know any
Yes,
kind of leads to find her. She's been missing for a while now. So please, like I said, everything's on our page, on our Twitter, on our Facebook. This is very, very, very serious. And this is another thing why we are here. We have a lot of followers. We got a lot of people who watches our show and our pages. So please, 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 if you know anything about her, as far as her missing or anything, please contact the police.
please.
Also, I want to thank Evan for joining us.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff. Thank you. Eastern Eagles, do what you got to do. We got a banger tomorrow. We do what we do. I mean,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
done saying it, but we do what we do. Hey, God bless y'all.
Yes. Be safe.
We out of here.
Yes, sir.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.